Hello, dear friends. We are back again on the International Fabtalks with our celebrity and guest. He's Dr. Somnath Roy, a faculty member of a beautiful college. I'll get the name very right for you. Jogesh Chandra Chaudhuri Law College, affiliated to the University of Kolkata. So we get connected with Sir again on this beautiful journey of getting to know about Sir, his views on life, his professional expertise, and of course, we learn a lot when people share a lot of wisdom on the International Fabtalks. Join us, friends, in part 2. Dear Sir, we'd like to know about your journey with regard to sports and games. Do you like even sports and games?
See, during my school days, I used to participate in sports, but I am not at all very good at sports. I'm not at all good.
You like any sports and games? Like, even if you don't participate, do you like to watch any sports and games?
Yes, yes. I was the cricket game, the football game. I definitely watch the indoor games. I like. I see all those things, but I do not participate.
If it is cricket,
In school level, I used to participate, but not afterwards.
yes. If it is cricket and football, which one will you choose to watch? If both the matches are playing at the same time, they are being aired at the same time on
No,
television.
cricket,
So which one will you
cricket,
choose?
cricket.
Cricket. Oh, great. That's really nice. So how did you feel when India lost the match to Australia?
So that is the match, and if, several people they say in different manner about that match fixing and everything. Every people, but I think that uh, since it is a match, one party will lose and one party will be the winner. That has to be. So we have to take up sportingly each and everything. We cannot criticize each and every time.
Very true. Very true. So may we know about your health condition? As you said, we have to take up everything sportingly. So in spite of your ill health, you're still continuing this beautiful journey of inspiring people around you and of sharing your knowledge with the world. So can you take us into what is the real thing that has been troubling you for quite a time and you're under medication, or is it something like that? Yes, please.
Mm. Actually, 1 year, 1 year to 3 months back, I suffered from cerebral attack, for which my right side was fully paralyzed. My right hand was fully paralyzed, and my right leg was paralyzed 80%. And my speech just went away. I couldn't speak. I was admitted to hospital, and there when I was admitted to hospital, uh, I was not bothered with my hands and legs, but I was bothered with my speech, because if I cannot speak, how will I be able to teach? How will carry on with my profession? How will I continue with my job? All these things used to come to my mind. Then what happened, there in the ICU. First, what happened in ICU? In ICU, when I was there in ICU, I was seeing that this word is coming from there, that word is coming from there, and I was very confused. What is? I mean, what are all these things? Because I have been to ICU for the purpose of visiting a patient, but now I myself is a patient. So I inquired, please tell me what is this, or what is the purpose of that machine? What is this? When they explained me all, then I was okay. It is not as such problem. And one more thing, uh, it became my house. How the newcomer, the the nurses and all, the male as well as the females, the newcomers. What I used to think, their name, the name, their name was there, uh, hang on their pockets. So I used to see their name. I used to call them by their names, and they used to say one to another that, see, he is calling my name. Another one, he's saying that, he has called by my name also. So whenever I am calling any person by name, they are not going to any other patient, any other one. All of them are coming to me and always trying to help me out. And when they have come to know that I am a teacher of a college, they are saying that he's a sir, all these things they are saying. Hmm. So in this manner, they were very dear towards me. And one more thing, at that point of time, maybe a cerebral attack was there. What happened? Well, still, my brain was working properly. How? Because it was first day of the month, and I have to distribute my the money from my salary account to different other accounts because ECS are there, EMIs are there, etc., etc. All these payments are there. I have to do, and I am there in the hospital. How will all these things happen? Because I do all these things through my phone. What I did, I called the matron, and they asked me, what? I said that since I'm in ICU, I know that some person's phone number is recorded in the hospital. So they say that yes, it is recorded, but you won't be able to understand. I said, no, no, you just tell me now the first few digits of the number. Then they said that 97487. This much they said. Oh, I said 97487, then 17523. They said, yes, yes. How can you recall? I said that I remember all the phone numbers. I don't have to see these things, the contact list and dial. I directly dial. Hmm. So that is my uncle's number. So please call up in this number and ask that whoever is coming in the evening to visit me, uh, please bring my own mobile phone. So my mom, when she visited, she took my phone, and my right hand. This is my right hand. My right hand was not working. I used to lift my right hand in this way and keep it down like this with the help of my this left hand. And there was channel in my left hand. And I asked my mom that you just hold the phone. The entire thing I will do with my left hand. And I did all these things. I was very happy that yes, I have done each and everything. Now, if I stay over here for 1 month, no problem. Everything will be fine. And one legal aid program was also there. I called one of my teachers from DCU. I was shifted to DCU, which was less serious than ICU. From DCU, I called one of my teachers. There also, the matron, she said, we don't have the permission of giving the phone to any patient. I said that you don't have to give to me. You just keep in the loudspeaker and keep it in front of me. You hold the phone. I will just talk. That's it. Uh, then one teacher's phone number, I just said the phone number and she dialed. But whom it has been the teacher who has been called up, she couldn't receive due to some reason or the other. Then this matron, she said, oh, what will you do now? And no problem, the other teacher's phone number, it is also in my mind. Then I again said, I said the phone number of another teacher. Then I called up, then I said how the legal aid is going on in this way. And one thing, when I was very upset, and you say I was crying when I didn't have the speech. I lost my speech. I thought that this will not do. I will have to do something by which I can get back my speech. I can get back my speech at least to some extent. What I started speech therapy of my own in the ICU. And no one was looking at me. I was saying A, B, C, D, all these things. And it was coming to my ears. And I was saying that, no, this is not right. This is not correct. Again, again, again. In this manner, within 2 days, uh, to some extent, I got back my speech. To some extent. My speech was slurry. You might see that I may be stammering sometimes. All these are due to that problem. But till today, I have recovered a lot. And one thing uh, I must mention, that is, 50 to 60 people used to visit everyday hospital, and everyone could not be allowed to go to upstairs. Teachers from different colleges, students of my college, everywhere, relatives, taking together 50 to 60 students downstairs. And at only 1 hour was the visiting time in the ICU, and one at a time. So going upstairs will take some time, getting the leave, going upstairs, then coming back, then give the card to the second one. This will also take some time. So maximum 6 persons could be allowed to go upstairs. Others were not. And every people, they say that no. If we are not allowed to go upstairs, no problem. But we are satisfied if we come over here and if we hear how is he. So these are the blessings that I have got from every person. And one thing I should mention over here, that is, I have a teacher, uh, Bulbul ma'am, Dr. Bulbul Sarkar Roy. Uh, she is very down to earth. She is very humble. When everyone was visiting me, everyone was saying that you have to do this, you have to do that, you cannot eat this, you cannot eat that, all these things. A very normal thing. What ma'am said, ma'am is someone different. What ma'am said, that, Somnath Dada, aren't you feeling like a celebrity? Many people are coming to visit you. So this positive vibe. But I heard when she went out, she cried. But the positive vibe she gave me in the hospital, I just, these are the things which have helped me to recover. And after that, when I came back home, my physiotherapist, and till today, my physiotherapy is going on. Today, I can walk, I can travel by bus, auto, no problem. I can walk, I can write, but I have some problem in my right hand till today. For that, physiotherapy is still going on. But I'm recovering. I will recover hopefully one day. But with all these positive things, all these positive things have helped me to recover at the earliest.
Excellent, sir. And
This
you
was-
are a celebrity indeed. And thank you for sharing all of that. And thanks to that ma'am who has given you that positive vibe. And as you said, she came down and she cried. So there you can see the genuine love and affection that she had. And not only she, all of your students, your relatives, and your colleagues as well. Yes, sir. And the way you've been speaking for the past 1.5 hours, you did not even give us a little hint that yes, you've underbeen such a lot of pressure. You've been suffering under like such a lot of stress, that you were in the ICU, you had an attack with regard to your brain, but still, no one will ever say that yes, you've had something like that. You are and I personally myself, I was thinking you are so articulate with your speech. When you speak, when you share your thoughts and views, you're very clear about it. That's really nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. That's really nice, sir. Congratulations on that success of bouncing back like a phoenix in spite of facing all the hardships that you've been facing. Yes, sir. And we wish you many more happy years to share your joy, to share your knowledge and wisdom with the world. Dear sir, what is the kind of change that you would love to see in the world? किस तरह के बदलाव आप देखना चाहेंगे?
See, today the society is full of that unhealthy things. People are selfish, people are self-centered, people are, what should I say, wild, all these things. I really hate all these things. I want a world which will be free from all these things. I know that this is something unusual. This cannot happen. Where the people will work in a good way, in a healthy manner. The children will grow up in a healthy manner. The people, there will be no people suffering from starvation due to lack of food. These things must not be there. I want a world which would be free from all these negative impacts, negative things. Uh, this is my expectation. I know that this will not happen uh, at any point of time.
Let's be positive. Who knows, it may happen and we all will live a beautiful life, every single one of us, irrespective of caste, creed, color, geographical boundaries, gender, etc. All of us will have a beautiful life. Let's be hopeful and positive. Dear sir, yeah, you have a lovely smile too. That's really nice. When you smile, it really is really a good feeling when to see you smiling. Yes, sir. Dear sir, how many of your best friends have stood with you? Right from your schooling days till date, do your friends still connect with you and bond with you?
Yes, definitely. All of them, we have different groups in WhatsApp. My school friend, a group of my school friends, a group of my college friends. Everyone, everyone prayed for me, and everyone was about to hear what is the present condition, how is he now, because many of them are not in Kolkata, many of them are outside, specifically my school friends, many of them are outside India even. Hmm. And my college friends also, they are very, and they arranged for a reunion this time, thinking of me also. They said that he will have to come. I say that I am always there. I love to go everywhere, and I'm yes. The food, the controlled food that I take, then my medicines. If these things are there, and the conveyance, if that is there, I don't have any problem because I go to different colleges, different universities still today. In spite of these ailments, I don't think these to be my ailments anymore. I go for moderation. I go for taking out exams, Bible. I go for different academic work. I go to chair seminars. Everything I am going. I am doing.
Excellent, sir. That's really nice. Excellent. So lots of love and respect to all your friends who are with you and who continue on this beautiful journey called life, to be connected and to network and bond, irrespective of which state they are, which country they are. Lots of love to all of you from the International Fab Talks, that is from Dr. Somnath Roy, and of course, me too. Dear sir.
And one more thing,
Yes,
more thing,
please.
there is a group uh, with some people of my teachers. They're in one group, and they are my colleagues right now. Hmm. They have always been by my side, and one of them, she used to visit every day in hospital and every day at my house. She used to visit, and everything and they have done, all of them, the compassion, the love, the blessings, they always. I'm really grateful to that group, our besties group.
Okay, lots of love and respect to all of them, your colleagues as well. That's really nice. And your family, relatives, everyone, sir. I mean, you're a beautiful soul. That is why people are connected with you. Yes, that's really nice. To have the love and blessings and care from the people we know, it matters the most. Yes, sir. Dear sir, we come up with the next question. Do you have any dream projects for the future, that you have something in mind that you want to focus on? Anything in the bucket list?
No, not in that way, but uh, what I am doing, what I am carrying on, I want to carry on with this successfully. That's it. That is my dream. I always want to remain in the hearts, not in the minds, in the hearts of my students, ex-students, and everyone.
Yes, sir. Excellent, sir. That's really nice, to remain in their hearts and not in their minds. Of course, people will remember you in their minds as well as in their hearts too, because you're a lovely soul. You're a beautiful person. I mean, you wish good for each and everyone. That's really nice. Dear sir, we'd like to ask you this, like, if you get a chance to visit any country, which country would that be? Just like that, if you get a holiday and you get maybe a gift voucher, go and visit some country, like which country you'd like to?
The voucher of which country will be given, I will go to that country.
They give you the choice to select it. They give you the choice to select it.
No, I have not thought of, and no one is there who will be giving this voucher to me.
Imaginary question, sir. Imagine you're getting a gift voucher to travel to any country for 10 days. Which country would you select?
I have not thought. I have not thought of like that.
Yes. You've already mentioned earlier that you prefer India, like all the states in India have
Mhm.
very special and beautiful. So that's why that's so difficult for you to answer, right? Dear sir, what makes you smile? As I said, you have a lovely smile. What makes you smile?
I love to smile. Whenever any picture is taken of mine, I laugh. I just smile. That is my habit. With my close-up teeth, I stand. I say when in social gathering I go, eh, I go not for eating, just to visit and to take photographs.
That's really nice. It's a beautiful way to bond and to collect memories, to build beautiful memories when you return back. So we'll go on with the next question. If you weren't an academician, what other profession you would have chosen? If not what you are today, an academician connected with academics and all, which other profession you would have chosen?
I don't know because from my very childhood, I used to teach at home. How? There is a board, not board, there is a board-like structure in my house. I used to buy chalk. Say I was in class 4, 5 level from that point of time. Yeah, I used to teach. I used to write my studies over there, and I used to explain the things to my students, imaginary students.
Oh, great, great.
So I had every time I had the intention of becoming a teacher.
So that's really nice. So your childhood dream has been fulfilled. That's really nice. So
I'm a teacher by choice, not by compulsion.
great, excellent. And that is like you have more passion towards your work. You give your all to it. Yes, it's not compulsion, it's choice. Beautiful, sir. Because many of the people out there, sometimes it's compulsion that they take up certain jobs or
Hmm.
their career path because of compulsion. But here it's choice, and that's beautiful. So, my dear friends, be good choosers and select the right kind of career for you. Dear sir, where do you think your strength lies? As you said, my students are my pillars of strength. Is it the same, or you'd have something else in mind too?
No, that is the main thing. My students are my pillars, my strength, and moreover, staying happy. I always stay happy. I love to stay happy. I love to go with my friends here and there. I love to enjoy my life because in life is this much. If I do not enjoy my life and if I sit idle at home and if I say, oh, my health is not permitting, I have physical ailment, I have health issues, etc., etc., then all these negative things will come to me and I cannot lead a happy life. How long will I live? 90 years? 95 years maximum? I don't know. Maximum. That is a longevity, not more than that. I may die at 60 also. We do not know. But till I am alive, I love to enjoy my life. I want to remain happy always. And I stay happy. And I have connections with people who are happy souls. I don't like those people also. Always sitting idle. I am not well. I have this problem. So what? You try to recover. You try to think of positive things. Then definitely you will recover at the earliest.
Excellent, sir. Excellent. That's really nice.
Mm.
Thank you for this beautiful message. Do not be brooding over either your health or any of the negative issues in your life. Every single moment should be lived with happiness, peace, and joy, and spread it as well. That's really nice. I like that. As you said, we have a short span of life. We never know. Like, what's tomorrow? आज के लिए जिए, जैसे कल हो या ना हो, आज के लिए जी ले खुशी से. That's really nice, sir.
Absolutely.
Sir, आपको गुस्सा भी आता है? Do you get angry on anything?
See, disrespect, misbehavior, I do not like. I do not get misbehavior from my students. I teach them, and my rule is that I will teach you slowly and softly. You have to listen, and everyone will have to keep quiet. You cannot distract me. So usually it happens. Sometimes it does not happen in the classes of all the teachers, but in my class, I have seen that everyone sits and listen to me and waits when I'm going to give them some notes. Then they wait for that. I will say that I will not shout and teach. And these things, the misbehavior, disrespect, all these things, I do not like. So if that happens, then I become angry. But this has not happened in my career, in my life. Not in my life, in my professional career. But see, some disappointments, some wrong things, so definitely happens while traveling, while doing. So I do not argue with them because I cannot rectify a person within that very short span. So let him think what he is thinking and let me live how I am.
A beautiful message. That's really nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, what type of a suggestion you'd like to give to the youngsters who would want to become like you, who would want to have this confidence that you have today, to face all the odds in life, to succeed in life, and, to give your very best shot and live it king size? What would be the suggestion or the message that you'd love to give to the younger generation?
I even ask my students also, the first semester students, the newcomers, I tell them that this is the life you have to enjoy. You will go to shopping malls, you will go to watch movies, you will go to different places and enjoy your life. All these things you do. With that, you will have to do your studies. I'm not saying that uh, for, for 24 hours or for 24 hours, say for 18 hours, you carry on with your studies. No, I'm not saying that. You sit for your studies for some hours or you have connection with your books, but enjoy your life to the fullest because you will not get back this life again. Because every stage of life has its own feature, has its own responsibility, has its own thinking. We have to go along with that. The life I used to enjoy in my school days, in my college days, in my university days, those were different. But those are in commensurate with those stages of life. So if now, today, at this age, if I want to become or lead a life like a college student, that cannot be. I have to lead my life of the people of my age. And when I go to the age of, say, 50 or more than that, I will have to lead my life according to that age. So any age has its own feature, has its own quality, has its own thinking, and we have to go by that. And we cannot supersede. And to the youngsters, I should say that be dedicated, be sincere, be all the things in life. Try to uh, do your responsibilities. Don't expect rewards each and every time. You keep on doing your work. Maybe at one day you will get your reward. Don't expect for reward. When I will get reward, oh, for this work I have not got any reward. Oh, next time I will not do. No, you carry on with your works, but reward, he is there. He will give you reward one day. This is my message to my youngsters.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. My dear friends, keep continuing the good work that you are doing, and the reward will definitely come one fine day. I really like this message that you're giving to all the youngsters. Continue the good work and don't focus on the results, but focus on your journey, and everything will be fine. The Almighty will definitely bless each one of us. Dear sir, your favorite color?
Blue. I
Reason?
love blue.
Reason?
No reason as such, but I love blue. And one more thing, our sky above us is blue. The main thing is that.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing. Thank you. Any favorite quotation of yours, or you like a proverb which is very close to your heart?
A Bengali proverb is there. Korea bhabi, ভাবিয়া করিও কাজ করিয়া ভাবিও না. Think before you do anything. Think before you do anything. Don't think after doing that thing. That is the thing.
A beautiful one, sir. That's really nice. That's very nice. And it has a very, real, there's real truth in that, कुछ करने से पहले अच्छा सोच लो. Think very well before you take the step. Don't regret later. That's really nice. Because many of us, we take off, the action, we do it, and then again we think, oh, why did we do it? Or why did we take the action immediately without thinking? So, it's always thought followed by action, not action followed by thought.
Yes,
As
absolutely.
I've read one quotation or maybe a passage written by a famous politician of India and the first prime minister, that is Jawaharlal Nehru. He says, like, thought comes first, followed by action. It's not the other way around. That's really nice. Dear sir, your proudest accomplishment till date? Which is that wow moment in your life?
After my PhD viva, the external expert who came, he was very senior person and he was someone in the field of law. And he is very strict. And, in my final viva, my viva went on about, say, 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours viva. And after completion of that viva, that external, he went to the room of the head of the department. And after talking to the head of the department, this external sir, he called me. Through some messenger, through some staff, called me. And he himself congratulated me. That was a very, I felt really very good at that point of time. That sir is congratulating me. That was the main thing to me.
Excellent, sir. That's really nice. I could visualize that moment when they called you and congratulated you after the viva that was completed. That's really nice. That's beautiful. Dear sir, do you have love for pets?
Yes, I love for pets, but I do not keep pets. Because, I love dogs mainly. But when they pass away, it is really very difficult to accept. My sister's house, in my sister's house, there was a German Shepherd. And when I used to visit, she used to climb on me and do all these things. And she became old and just passed away on 7th October. So it was very difficult to accept. So I don't like to keep pets at house. But I really love pets. The street dogs also, I love them. Because some street dogs are there in front of my house. I give them food. The street dogs which are there in front of my house, I just call them. I just give them some sounds. Then and there they come to me, and they rub their nose in my pants. These things.
That's really nice, having affection for animals as well. And of course, as you said, even the street dogs also, they're really kind to you because you're kind to them. Because usually when we find certain street dogs are like quite harsh and they're aggressive sometimes. But then if you are kind to them, they will also return that kindness. Yes, sir. Dear sir, what kind of changes do you visualize in the next 50 years? Either in technology, it could be, or education, or in any field.
See, education, in the field of education, I want it to be a quality education, not that book and paper education only. the quality education is very essential. And for that matter, the examination system, the course curriculum, everything has to be a good one. Now our national education policy has come up, and following that, the different universities are changing their curriculum, they're changing their syllabus. Let's see whether we do get any good thing as a result of that NEP or not. So
Yes.
these are my expectations.
Yes. Yes, sir, this is an imaginary question. Imagine we give you a time machine in your hand and we asked you to click one of the buttons that takes you into the past era. And there you're given a task to relive somebody's life and return back. So if this task was given to you, whose life you'd love to relive and return back?
My grandparents.
That's so nice. Beautiful.
My grandparents, my grandfather, he was a doctor, and my grandmother, they just passed away within a gap of only 15 days. We have the rituals of when a person dies, we have to follow certain rituals. So after just completion of the rituals, the very next day in the morning, my grandmother passed
I
away.
guess they
And
had a
one
lot of
thing,
love.
you know, she she never wanted to lead a life of a widow. Never. And red was her favorite color. And the Indians, the widow ladies, they do not use red. But nowadays, the ladies, they are using different colors. But these people, they are the people belonging to old schools, no? So they were somewhat different. They were different. So she never wanted to lead a life of a widow. So after passing or after completion of that rituals, on the 15th day in the morning, she passed away by heart attack.
Yes, that's really nice for sharing that beautiful journey of your grandparents. They had so much of love and respect for each other. And as you said, she wouldn't want to live a life like that. And so she followed her better half, her partner. And I hope they are safe in heaven. And of course, they'll be blessing us today as we are connected now today and discussing about them, sharing beautiful thoughts about them. And you said you love to relive their life. That's really nice. So imagine if you met the Almighty or the universal energy gifted you a superpower and gave you the choice to select the superpower, whatever you want to. So what would you select in if that was the case? कौन सी महाशक्ति आप चुनेंगे?
I want to meet Ma Durga and Ma Kali.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's really wonderful. Yes, that's really nice. Yes, sir. Dear sir, now in life, there are certain situations where we cannot identify people who are not good for us, or certain situations. There are many of the youngsters, all, you could say all age groups, they're into that zone that they can't identify toxic people and toxic situations. So could you share 2 or 3 points for people to be alert and understand that this is toxic for me, or this person is not the right person for me to deal with further? Would you like to share your thoughts on that?
See, to lead a good life, one has to be a good observer. It is very essential. You observe first the other person's behavior, attitude, everything towards you as well as towards others. One incident of misbehavior is not the thing to be judged with, but you have to think his behavioral pattern, his attitude, and everything towards you as well as towards any other person. You have to be a good observer. After that, only after observing, you can come to a conclusion. And I said, think before you work. So with a cool mind, you have to think and you have to take each and every step.
Yes, beautifully explained. every one of us should be great observers. You should see the pattern of people or how they treat you and how they treat others as well around them, and then take the right decision. Give it a good thought and don't jump into the wrong place in the wrong situation or with wrong people. Stay safe. You put it very well and very clearly. You explained that with lots of clarity, sir. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. You have very good, thought process where you give a lot of wisdom. You share a lot of wisdom. You've had a lot of experiences, or you've read a lot, or maybe I don't know how you have a lot of wisdom to share with us. That's really nice. So the next question coming up now, one of the major things that's required for all of us, mental health. So what are your thoughts and views with regard to mental health, and how far has India and the world progressed to giving importance to mental health?
Mental health is very essential, because if your mental health is not good, your physical health will not permit you to do. And uh, mentally, we have to be strong, because when I was taken to the hospital by that ambulance, I was quite okay. Maybe some problem has arisen, and I could realize that a cerebral attack has taken place. Because when the attack took place, the teachers who were sitting just opposite to me, two, three teachers, they're the new teachers, the young teachers. I asked them, you see whether you can see any problems in my face or not? Hmm. Uh, they just stood up and was looking at me. And I thought that I don't have enough time. I have to give the phone, the lock number of my phone, and with whom to contact. I have to do that. Let me do that, because I did that, and after that, my voice just went away. I mean, the speech just went away. Hmm. So, what I was saying, sometimes I just what was the question? I just forget. So, uh, so this mental health, you have to keep fit. You have to remain healthy mentally. Then only you can lead a good life, a fruitful life. If your mental health does not permit, uh, you cannot carry on with your work or anything. Mm. Because you see, if someone at your house is ill, or if any problem has arisen at your house, maybe with neighbor or something like that, hmm, then if you go to your workplace, you cannot do your work giving full concentration, because your mind is there. You are not having a good mental health, or your health is not in that condition or in that situation which would help you to concentrate in your work. So mental health is very important, and for that matter, the laws are there dealing with this mental health and all. International instruments are also there dealing with mental health conditions, and this thing is also there. I mean, the Indian laws are also there. And few days back, also I participated and presented paper in a seminar relating to mental health. It is a law relating to mental health.
Yes, sir. That's really nice. So, may we know your birthday? Which month? So
Birth.
that we could wish you
Oh,
your
okay,
birthday.
okay. 6th October.
Okay, so 6th October. That's really nice. Thank you for sharing. We will wish you on that day. Yes, yes,
Thank
I
you
made
so
a
much.
note of it. Yes, sir. So, one major question, and then we go on the rapid fire round. What is your take on forgiveness? Now, people will hurt us. It could be anybody, close ones, strangers, colleagues, students. Are you able to forgive easily?
Uh, for the moment, I may become angry, but after some time, I forgive. It's okay. Yeah, if any person has done anything wrong and comes to me, sorry, I have done this wrong. Okay, it's okay. Yes, I do forgive. I do forgive.
Yes, sir. That's really nice. So forgiveness is really one of the beautiful ways we could forgive and let go and continue with our lives. Dear sir, now we'll come on to the small round called as the rapid fire round. It will take another 10 minutes. I really should thank you for giving me so much of time and sharing so much of space on the International Fab Talks to enlighten our viewers, our friends, our family members, and of course, you and me too. Dear sir, we'll start on the rapid fire round. Here, the answers will just be in one word. It will be a very brief session, and you'll have a choice of either one word to answer in one word, 2 words, or a sentence at maximum. It's just for 10
I
minutes.
will try.
Oh,
I
so
will
sweet.
try.
Okay, sir, that's really nice. So, my dear friends, we are on this beautiful journey getting to know about our celebrity and guest. He is Dr. Somnath Roy, joining us all the way from Kolkata, West Bengal, India, a person who has been through a lot of experiences and has a lot of wisdom to share with us. Let's get to know about his likes and dislikes. Of course, we thank him for all the beautiful sharings that he's been sharing till now. Dear sir, your favorite breakfast?
Oats as of now.
Masala oats or sweet?
No, no, plain. Plain oats with vegetables.
That's really nice. Do you prepare it yourself or somebody prepares it for you?
No, myself.
That's really nice. Your favorite month?
October.
That's really your birthday, right?
Yes. And the month when the pujas are held.
Very great. That's yes, Goddess Kali and Goddess Durga. I mean, all of the goddesses worshipped. Durga Puja, they say, right? Yes. So, among all the 7 days, your favorite one?
Monday.
All academicians, they say Monday. Very true. I've seen this, and especially those who are very passionate about teaching and all of that, right? They say that Monday is the best day. And all, of course, the lazy ones and all of this, we say Saturday and Sunday, they are the best ones. But passionate academicians like you, I've seen them, they always love Monday, and I don't know why. And that's a big question mark. If I could ask you why.
See, that is usually said to be the first day of the week. With lot of energy, we start our work on Monday, and this is the first thing. And secondly, Monday is my birthday.
Yes, that's really nice. Your favorite number, sir?
My favorite number from 1 to 10.
It could be anything, any number.
No, obviously 6.
Yes, your birthday?
Yes, absolutely.
That's really nice. Dear sir, are you an early riser or a night owl?
Early riser. Always, since my childhood. I always used to wake up at 4 in the morning, 4:30.
That's great. That's really nice. You're lucky. Those who are early risers are lucky. Night owls also, the ones. Yeah. But I really love to be an early riser, which I am not. That's why I really appreciate and, admire people who get up early in the morning. Because I am a night owl and it's difficult for us to get up in the morning, all the night owls. So, you like coffee or tea?
Both.
Yes. So,
I like tea, but I love coffee.
I like tea, but I love coffee. Is it black coffee or milk coffee?
No, milk coffee. Tea is black tea.
Okay, that's really nice.
Without sugar. Without sugar.
Yes. So as you mentioned now, sugar. Your favorite sweet?
My favorite sweet, see, Kolkata is full of sweets.
Full of
Different
sweet?
sweets. Different sweets, which I really love. Many sweets are there, which I love. All the sweets I love. I love
Favorite?
sweets.
Favorite?
Maximum of the sweets are my favorite, you can say. But the thing is that now I have restricted.
Yes. Yes. So, now if we put in front of you salty, spicy, or sour food, we'll cut out the sweets. Salty, sweet, and spicy food, what would you select?
Salty.
Salty. So, one important question, life is all about happiness or money?
Happiness. Money is not everything.
Very true. Dear sir, you consider yourself to be an introvert, an extrovert, or an ambivert?
Mixture of both. Ambivert.
So, when you're all alone in a room with no gadgets, no books, no students, friends, colleagues, nobody, alone. Not even a pen and paper too. Just a chair, you're sitting on the chair. And at that moment, there's nothing else to do other than get connected with our thoughts. Anybody in that position. So if you're in that position where you have nothing around you to do or nothing to connect with or talk with or read, to keep yourself occupied, you're connected with your thoughts. Where do you think your thoughts would take you always? Into the past, present, or future?
Never thought of like this. No, I will. If this is a situation, I will think of the past.
Yes, sir. That's really nice. Sir, your favorite recipe? Apart from oats, your favorite recipe?
Actually, I love to cook. I love to cook different types of food. So, which one shall I say? Definitely, I love to cook biryani also.
आपके सबसे favorite recipe?
सबसे favorite. Difficult to answer.
Veg,
It may be
non-veg. We'll
biryani.
put it like veg and non-veg.
Because in veg also the different good recipes are there. But here I should say either biryani or fried rice and chili chicken.
Oh, great. That's really nice. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Is it song or dance? What appeals to you?
Is it?
Song or dance?
Both. Both I love.
Any specific song, bhakti song or patriotic song that you love? Would you oblige to sing for us a line or two? If I would
No,
request.
no, no, it's okay. Because previously I used to sing, but now I do not.
Would you like to give it a try? At least 2 lines?
No,
Maybe some other time.
maybe in some other time.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. We accept that. Yes, sir. Do you like to travel, by a 2-wheeler, a 4-wheeler, or maybe a big public transport or walking? What you feel comfortable doing?
Public transport and walking.
Walking. You like to do a lot of walking. That's really very healthy too. And of course, using
Mhm.
public transport. Yes, sir. Is it reading or music? Now we give you a choice. Either you can pick up the book of your choice or listen to wonderful music. What would you choose?
Music.
Which kind of music?
Any kind of good music.
Yes. Do you love?
Many
Pardon?
Bengali songs are there. Many Bengali songs are there which are really very good. Hindi songs are also there which are good. The old cinema songs.
Can you name
Ramadev.
any one old song, like, I mean, from the early, maybe 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s?
Many songs are there.
एक बस वो जो नाम बता दीजिए हमको, वो कौन सा नाम है जो आप वेरी क्लोज टू यू?
वो मेरे सामने वाली खिड़की पे चांद सा टुकड़ा है.
Very nice, beautiful. Yes, sir. Dear sir, the next question coming up. Your favorite season?
Winter.
Winter. And when you say winter, can I put this question now for you? Can I pose this question for you? If we place ice creams in front of you, which flavor would you select?
Ice creams. I do not take ice creams now. After this problem. But
Earlier?
if ice creams are,
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying butterscotch.
Butterscotch. Okay, that's great.
Mm.
You'd like to spend time in a village, city, or a town?
Village.
Yes, sir. So, a beautiful day or a perfect day, could you explain it in just one word or describe it in one word?
Beautiful day.
Yeah, in only one word, you should be able to give it to. explain that or, present it in just one word.
Durga Puja.
Wow, that's really nice. That's great. Perfect. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself with regard to forgiving others?
Forgiving others, 8, 9.
Yes. The favorite teacher who has been, your source of inspiration, or maybe who has really helped you, either it could be a sir or a teacher when you were in your school, like maybe up to 10th class we could take, right? From your kindergarten stage to your 10th class. Who was that best teacher who really molded your thoughts and shaped your ideas?
Mrs. Ranjita Sen.
Great, sir. Great. You consider yourself to be a thinker or a doer?
Doer.
You believe in experiential learning or theoretical learning?
Experiential.
If I were to offer you a samosa and an apple, what would you select first?
I cannot take both the things because samosas I do not take. Apple has been restricted by hospital.
Yes, I get that. I get that. In place of that, what other fruit you could consume? Like if you may know that.
Orange,
Okay.
then pomegranate.
Yes. Yes. So lots of, fruits there are, and you could select any one of them. And sir has selected oranges and pomegranates for now. Dear sir, you like home cooked food or food ordered from out?
Home cooked.
That's really nice. Dear sir, the
And if I can cook, then
great, great.
I love to cook.
Yeah,
And
because
I love to cook. And it is distressing for me. It is a distress cooking. And if I see the others eating, I really feel very good.
that's beautiful. That's a gift that you're giving to others, that's really nice. And as you said, it's a de-stressor and you're good at cooking. Yes, it's a life skill all of us should learn. That's really nice. Thank you, sir, for sharing. So, the insect that you don't like.
I do not like insects at all.
That's really nice. I do not like any insect. That's really true. Me too. I too don't like any of the insects. Yes, sir. So, till date, the best gift that you've ever received. The most precious gift.
Definitely the precious gifts are my parents gifted by God.
That's really nice. That's really nice. So before we end the session for today, we would like you to give us 3 gifts. Are you ready to give us 3 gifts?
Me?
Yes, you have to give us 3 gifts. Before we end the session, we always put in a little request to all our celebrities and guests to give us 3 gifts in the form of 3 beautiful words. Apart from please, sorry, and thank you, which are already known as magical words, we'd like you to share 3 magical words with us now as a gift.
Dedication towards work, enjoyment of life, and living peacefully.
Excellent. Dedication, enjoyment towards your work, and living peacefully. These are the beautiful gifts that you've given us. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. We really appreciate all your thoughts and views with regard to life, because you're a person, a pure soul, and an angel on earth, because you're connected with all different aspects, wanting only the best for humanity, wanting the best for everyone. Thank you very much, sir. Stay connected and stay blessed.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity where I have been able to share my thoughts, because I do not like to say about myself in every platform or to everyone, because I believe that what reputation is, what others think of me, that is my reputation. So others will say what type of person I am, how he has done all these things. Others will say, But here it is a platform where I have been able to share all these things about myself. So this is definitely a great opportunity for me. Really, thank you for that, and really, it is my pleasure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your time. Stay blessed and stay connected with us. We'd love to have you on many more international Fab Talk sessions as well. There's a lot more that I'd like to ask you and get clarified for our viewers, because you belong to this school of law. As you deal with law subjects and all of that, there are several questions still that we have in our minds to ask you. So I'm sure we'll get another session with you in the near future. But for now, we'll just say thanks to you because we've taken a lot of your time. And before we end the session, I'd like to even thank Soumitra ma'am for sharing your contact with me to be on the International Fab Talks. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. My dear friends, with this, we come to an end to the International Fab Talks for now. If you like what we are doing, how we are connecting with the real unsung heroes, and we are proud of their achievements, and we are proud that they are agreeing to share their time with all of you to enable you to understand the importance of life and to live life to the fullest. If you think we are doing something really important for the society, stay with us, stay connected, like, subscribe, and as well share the video with others such that others get to know that there are people like Dr. Somnath Roy who is bringing beauty into this world. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.